Hello guys, my name is JP. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today we are faced with an option. We can obviously go explore the moon freely now. We have that ability. We're here. There's no problems. We can drive around, if slowly. I honestly don't know why it does that. It's kind of creepy. I think it's the... Oh yeah, okay, I can disable the torque of this thing. Okay, that's what it was. The torque wheel of the SAS was so strong that it was lifting the entire rover off the ground. So let's see where we are on the moon. We are right in between a few craters. Let's go try to get up on top of something. See if we can manage that. The rover, I don't know, because we have a little bit of things sticking out on the front and back, so it might not survive. But I do want to see what's around. And the lights are working great. We can see everything. I am tempted to drive us, say, over to the dark side of the moon, but we're pretty far away from that. Let's go up this way. We have a rover. I didn't put any scientific equipment on it, though. I kind of wanted to. I like taking the temperature readings of just other places, whether it be in space or... As you've seen, I've tried to get into orbit, very close orbit around the sun before. I like doing that sort of thing. Hopefully they incorporate that heavily into the career mode, where it's like, go take readings of another planet or something like that. And I can do that. That's fun. Actually getting there and landing, that's a little hard. Alright, so let's try to get up this hill. And we do have the ability to hover and such with the RCS if we need to. So if worst comes to worst, we can still move around a little. Alright, we're going up this hill. Nice and easy. I don't want to go too fast. Let's go at a little bit of an angle. Yeah, we're definitely in a shady spot. There we go. This is working great. I can't believe this. We're roving on the moon. I'm driving on the moon. Let's try to get up this hill. Right, the power is steady. Now we are, okay, like I was saying before, we are faced with an option today. We can leave the rover here for all of Kerbal kind to benefit from, or we can destroy it pretty much, because if I can bring it home, but there's no way it can land under its own power inside the Kerbal atmosphere. So it's a little bit of a choice there. Oh, brakes. Brakes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm relying on the SAS power of the... Oh my god! Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, let's... That was close. We almost rolled into a cliff. Wow, this is really steep. There's another big crater over there, and it looks very dark. Let's see where we are, what we're facing exactly. Okay, yeah, we're coming up on this one here. Let's go down in there. Let's have a look. How often do we get to go to the moon and look at things? Alright, these wheels can manage... let's... Oh, shh. Okay, we have the RCS kind of dealing with this. Oh, it'll right itself. It'll right itself. Nope. Nope. Oh, we lost the rover. We've lost the rover. If we still have RCS, I can flip it back over. It looks like we might have just lost the engines. which is fine. Although we are still sliding down this hill. I'm going to disengage the SAS and push up. We lost a power supply. Oh shit! We're tumbling. We're uncontrollably tumbling. We're not going very fast though, so I mean, if I get this, we're probably losing RCS process though. Oh man, what the hell's going on here? Okay, we lost the... I think we just lost the whole rover. The hubris of mankind, of Kerbal kind. Wow, it still has... It's still there. It's still... We technically still have a rover. It has nothing attached to it, and it's going to run out of power very quickly. But it's still going. It still has the power supply of its own. Has its own power supply. Well, we paid for that one. That was stupid. We shouldn't have come down here. I knew we shouldn't have done it. Oh, that solves that problem. We've lost the rover pretty much. It was good while it lasted. It was fun. Let's stop the wheels. That's enough of that. It'll just bleed off power here very slowly. It's dead. So, unfortunately, we can't place a flag because we didn't bring a Kerbal. We did not bring a Kerbal knot to do so. So the rover is gone. It'll be dead in a few minutes. It's too bad. Anyways, let's head back to the Space Center and we'll get started on our new project. It's too bad about that rover though. I mean, we had a good thing going. Alright, what I want to try to build today is something a bit different. We'll go ahead and use this because it's nice and flat and it seemed unusually durable. I mean, it survived that whole crash. It'll be a rover, but not for what you might think. Yeah, this rover is definitely not going to be for interplanetary travel, that's for sure. What I want is... I'm going to see if this will work. I don't honestly think it will. But it's worth a shot. So I'm just going to build a regular rover here. We might... No, let's go ahead and use the heavy ones as always. There's no point in not using them, honestly. Unless you need something bigger or smaller, you're better off using these. Let's go ahead and put the usual SAS. And this time the weight isn't so much an issue. Well, I guess it still is, but... weight's kind of always an issue. So let's just use these. Although symmetry, weight balance isn't so much of an issue, because this one, you'll see what it's for. It'll be kind of, hopefully it's interesting. I don't know if it'll make it off of the, yeah, let's use the smaller ones. I'm worried about whether or not it would actually make it. Let's get these off here, now I can't do that. I just need them to go into one spot, doesn't matter where. That's fine. Let's put these closer in. That was what was in my way. And then snap a couple more of these to there, and that's fine. Fine as is. Let's go ahead and give them some structural support because they will fall off. Sorry if the music is still kind of loud. I don't know what's up with my damn settings. Alright, I hope it works. I might have to put a couple more on each side. If it'll let me. It doesn't seem like it wants to let me. Yeah, the game is kind of derpy sometimes, and this looks like it might be one of those times. Well, I can just stick them here. It doesn't really make any difference. Well, they have to not be touching the wheel. That does make a difference. They're snapping to the other piece. That's the problem. Well, I guess I can put them on the end. That would make sense too. Yeah, that works. Let's go ahead and give these some support too. Alright, at least it's playing a quieter song now. That's not so bad. Alright. We don't really need any kind of fuel on this one, but yeah, we don't need anything on this one, so let's just copy this piece. Turn off the symmetry. And as far as I know, that'll do it. I honestly don't know if I should put center wheels on it. I guess I should, just to be safe. I think they all touch about the same, right? Yeah, it should be fine. They're not really for anything, they're just... Well, let's go ahead and use the big ones. Again, like I said, if I'm going to use wheels, I might as well use the big ones. That probably will not hold, but that's not the point. I just needed to get somewhere real quick. And that might be a problem, but I'm hoping these little things on the side hold it in place. I'm tempted. Yeah, I'm gonna put RCS. Again, doesn't really matter where. This one isn't not a spacecraft. Doesn't really matter. Besides, I've been to the moon, so nothing matter no more. As far as I'm concerned, I beat the game. And of course, what's RCS without the stupid thrusters? X. X. And I guess we'll put them on these things. Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay, that was weird. It would let me put it on one side, but not the other. That was dumb. Alright, I guess this is where you find out what it is, because I can't hide what I'm doing, what I'm typing. Amphibious car, that's right. Hopefully, if things work the way I hope they work, this car can go in water, which should be absurd for a Kerbal Space Program. The water is like lava or something. You cannot touch it. Going more than like 2 miles per hour without exploding all over the place. So all we gotta do is drive down into the water. Should be simple enough. Let's head down there. Everything is holding, so no problems there. I didn't put lights on it though. I should have put lights. It's kind of dark. There goes the hyperspace endpoint I have on the ground. I don't know if I ever showed you that. It's just a little rover with... It's my normal... I think it's my flying car rover. Yeah, I think so. No, it's just my old one. It's an old car I designed, the original one, with hyperspace endpoint on it. Because to tunnel jump, you need to have an endpoint nearby that like redirects you up. So I have one for down here. It works for just the whole area. I think you only have to be within 15 kilometers of it, which is pretty close. Like if I'd thought about it while that rover was crashing on the moon, I actually could have tunnel jumped since it wasn't touching the ground. It probably would have been fine. Although I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if it's like just teleports it, if it just moves the whole ship, or if it like speed boosts it and it's just suddenly there. This is taking forever. How long is this runway? Like a 5-mile long runway. This is crazy. Just have to be sure to slow down before we get to the end. As far as cars go, it drives alright for having 6 wheels. Of course, the easiest way to bleed speed in a rover is to just turn. See, it slows it down better than the brakes do, because the brakes cause a lot of centrifugal force, and your car will like pop up in one direction. Or at least it used to. It looks like they might have fixed it. Alright, let's hope we can get off of this thing without causing damage. Alright, piece of cake. No problem. All we gotta do now is get down to the water. How far is the water? Not too far. Oh, about as long as... Oh. Don't want to go to the map view. Alright, let's get down to the water. This is taking too damn long. Episode is just about where it needs to be. Alright, we definitely don't want to hit the water going like 20 meters a second. That does not end well. Anything more than 10 tends to cause damage, at least as far as landing is concerned. So I assume the same would be for coming in like this. Let's have it roll down in there. Kind of at the home stretch here. So I want to see if it can even be possible to make something amphibious in this game. Because like I said in one of the previous videos, it'd be nice if you could land on the water. I want to know if it's even possible to land on the water. Like if a ship would remain intact on the water. Or if the physics of the water would just shatter it. So this will be that test. This is really steep. Alright. Hopefully these little structural pieces will count as flotation. Alrighty, we're in. Let's see if we can drive on the water. It doesn't look like it. No. That is what the RCS is for. RCS. N? No, that doesn't work either. K? Okay, that pushes us in that direction. I is what I want. Okay. We are we're sailing the Kerbal oceans. We have movement. Hit the brakes. Slowest going boat in the world. So it looks like it does work. I mean, it doesn't work very well. But if you land softly enough and go slow enough, it looks like you can manage the water. which is what I wanted to know. I mean, it's unusably slow, but it does seem to work. Oh. Go, boat, go. Okay, there we go. Route. Cut off the RCS. And just like that, we are out of the water. So it looks like a car, or anything, any kind of ship actually, could survive the water. But I don't know the threshold for that, so let's bring this thing back around and see if we can hit it going like 20 meters a second. See what the damage threshold is. Yeah, it sheared off the control part. I mean, the rest of it stayed intact, so if I pin that down with a, if you pin everything down with structural pylons, the little support pieces, it might work. But that definitely destroyed this one. Yeah. So anyways, that'll probably do it for this episode. Yeah, that'll do it for this episode. That was, I don't know how to take that episode. Technically it was a couple of failures, but it was on purpose? So I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. My name is JP, and I will see you next time with more Kerbal Space Program.